Hello everybody, hope you're all having a wonderful day today. We are getting excited because the ice is breaking on the Yellowstone. Ice jams are going, churning up gravel, and another week or two we'll be able to get out there. So until then, we'll just have to wait. And in the meantime, we're gonna cut some rocks. Surprise, surprise! Today, I am going to cut some Mexican Lace Agate, and we're gonna pick at least one piece out and make a cab out of it. Maybe we'll do a couple, we'll see. Also, it's Kim's birthday in a couple days, so wish her happy birthday. Gonna be the big old 37. Oofta. Where does the time go? I don't know. Somewhere. Gone. Let's do it. Alrighty, the first piece we're gonna do today, number 1 of 6, is this one right here. All these pieces I got from the Rockcollecting in Keystone, South Dakota. There will be a link in the description below to their website, or if you're in town, stop by. They got a lot of stuff. But I think this piece, we're just going to get a cut off the face here and see what it looks like. Well, as you see in there, we had some pieces come off on us, God dang it. But you can see some neat bands in there where they did come off. So, alright, let's take a peek and see what's in this one. Ooh, that is pretty. Man, that's nice. Starting it out pretty neat. Very pretty. Little crystal pocket there. All right. On to the next. Okay, the next one I think we're going to do is this one. It's got fortification banding all over it, but I think I kind of like this little spot here. I'm going to take a slice like this. Alrighty, what do we got in this one? Ooh, that's neat. I like that. Very pretty. Okay, next one up, we got this guy. There's just all these seams running this way. So we're gonna kind of cut it like this across them seams, and maybe we'll get a whole bunch of them straight just like that. Alrighty. Here we go. Ooh, that one is pretty as well. Do have some crystal pockets in there, which probably isn't best for cabbing, but still really neat. Probably get something up in here or down here. That one's a little tougher one, I think. Maybe. Not that I'm super experienced by any means, because I'm not, but very pretty. This next one is kind of a tough decision. It's kind of got this neat druzy pocket right here. I don't know. I was kind of thinking maybe here. That'll try it. I changed my mind. We're gonna get a face off that. Okay, let's see what we got. Did my last minute decision to change that, was it worth it? Ooh. Yeah, I think so. I'll take it. Looks like we got an arrowhead there sticking out. And then a spider leg going into the dirt. Or something. Ah, imagination's running wild, as usual. That's some kind of other flying bug. Well, I like that one. That's pretty neat. All right. So this next one, I don't know if we're really going to get anything to cab out of it, but it's really kind of neat in that, look at that, 3 pockets, and one of them, and they go all the way through, and see this one here, you can see that a little bit, you can see through it. So these two, maybe if they're solid, I don't know, but I want to capture them, so we're going to cut it across here and see what happens. Well, that one was a little trickier to cut because I had to rotate it. But let's see what we got. Ooh, wow. Yeah, I'm probably not going to be able to cab those, but that is neat. Do a face polish on that just as a specimen. Very pretty. Alrighty, well, we got one more. And this one looks kind of bland there, but you can see it's got quite a bit going on. And you look at this side, look at all that. So we're going to cut right across here, see if we can get some of that. Man, these sure do like to kind of come apart, but that's all right, we get most of it anyway. Okay, how's it look? Ooh, pretty as well. Normally I'd be pretty excited about these crystal pockets, but since I want to make cabs out of them, I'm kind of, you know, but we'll figure it out. this cleaned up and figure out which ones we want to use for cabs. All right, guys, I got a little ahead of myself. Before figuring out what I want to stencil and cab, I needed to cut them into slabs. So I took the 5 and I cut slabs. So I haven't peeked at them yet because, you know, on the other side of that slab, the pattern might change a little bit. So we're gonna look at them together. Real quick though. I'll spend a lot of time on it, but we'll look at them. Okay, here's this one. Ooh, that actually got a little better right there. That was that. It's got that more solid. This side, so I could get another slab maybe. We'll see. Like it. Was this guy. That's very pretty right in there. Nice thing is I can get multiple slabs and do all sorts of stuff. Next one was this one. Ooh, that's really neat right there. Okay, then we got this one. Yeah, this one might be a little tougher, like I said before, to figure out. There's a couple fractures in here that make it a little harder to deal with, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll do something with it. I believe this was the first one we cut. Oh, fractures. Darn it. It's really neat with them crystal pockets, but it kind of screws you on. Oop, I need to, hold on, I need to clean this one off a little better. It kind of screws you with the, what you can do for making stuff. That's actually really neat right there. Really like that. So I think I can do something there. All right. Okay, now I'm gonna get a stencil and I will figure out what I want to do, and then I'll show you what I got. All right, so one of these, this guy, I'm not gonna do anything with it right now. It's got some fractures running through the middle and then this open spot there, crystal pocket. I just, maybe someday if I get, once I do this a little more and I can do some smaller ones or something, I'll do something with it. But this one, I'm not gonna do nothing with it right now. But I do have 4 that I am going to. So that's what I got picked out for that one. And that one. This one a little different shape. Focus. And this guy, a little bigger. But now we're gonna clean up the edges a little bit, and then we'll maybe grind on the back just a hair, and get them set up on dopsticks. Well, gosh dang it, what a stinking bummer that was on that one. That was one of the ones I was looking forward to the most. Anyway, we'll make it work. I'm gonna freehand it. See how it turns out, but yeah, god dang it. But we'll get some use out of it anyway. All right, let's get to shaping them. Okay, so now we're gonna apply the dopping sticks. We kind of got these shaped somewhat, and I'm taking them on the sticks, so I'll get them a little better, but that's all I'm gonna do for now. And if you've watched a previous episode with my dop station, I did not have good luck with it, but I was checking out some videos and I seen where to use a hot glue gun, and so I tried it. I have made some other cabs since then, and it actually worked quite well. So that's what we're going to use today, is some hot glue, and we'll let it set up overnight, and then I'll continue shaping these tomorrow. So let's get them on there. Alrighty, we got them all glued up. Now we'll just wait till tomorrow, and then we'll continue on. Of course, for you guys, it's just going to be a second. Well, these two are good to go. Dop sticks stay on. These two came right off when I picked them up, so I had to reglue them. So we will get back to them later. But we're pretty much going to be doing the same thing with those as we do with these, so I'll just do these and see how they turn out. All right, well, that one came off too. I think I'm about ready to quit dinking around with this and just start using some super glue with a nail or something, because that's getting frustrating. Anyway, here we go. That's as far as I'm gonna go, I think, on this wheel, which is a 80 grit. And we're going to start on this one, and we'll see, but judging by how the others were, I fully expect this one to come off this. So if it does, it does. If it doesn't, great. All right, guys, so I got done with the 80 grit wheel. We're going to move on to the 180 and just do a little fine tuning on the shaping. I'll show you where they're at right now. I got all four of them done. They all four came off the stick, so I'm just freehanding them. I'm gonna have to try the nail with super glue, I think so. Annoying. Anyway, also, I'll just show you. So what I was saying was that this guy was supposed to be the shape of this, only smaller, but it cracked out on top, so I had to kind of turn it into a round thing to save it. So both of these are maybe a little more round. This is the one that I completely free-handed that split in half before. So actually turning out kind of pretty. So anyway, yeah, there's those two. Of course, just showed you this one. And then this one here, this pocket kind of came out. So now we got a crystal pocket in it there, and here, and here. It's giving me a little bit of fits. But, you know, I'm not selling these. I'm just going to kind of make them and probably end up being jewelry for Kim. But, you know, just playing around, learning as I go. And I'm not afraid to show and admit my mistakes, because maybe you guys can learn from it, or you guys can advise me, and we'll all learn. So anyway, just having some fun doing it and seeing what we can come up with. So anywho, I'm rambling again. Surprise, surprise. I'm going to move on and do these over the 180 grit, and then we'll show you how they look then. All right, progress report. They don't look a lot different. They're pretty much the same. Just went with a little finer grit. Next up is the 260 grit diamond wheel. And then we start on the polishing disc, which the next polishing disc I believe is a 220. I will probably not show these again until after I start or get done with the first polishing disc, because you just won't see much difference. Alrighty, we got past the polishing disc, the first one, and this is dry. So as you can see, it's starting to come along. Look a little better, a little hair on there. Happens when you're hairy, the cats are hairy, the dogs are hairy, everything's hairy. This one's still a little damp, but they are coming along. As I'm on the diamond grinding discs, I'm always looking at them thinking, man, they look good wet, but I just hope they turn out, hope the colors pop better and this and that. And then you start polishing them. It only takes a disc or two, and then stuff starts coming out and details and different things a little better, and you go, oh, all right, it's going to turn out after all. So anyway, there they are. So that was the 220 purple. Next will be the 325 polishing disc, the brown one. Then the red one, which is a 600. Then the 1200, which is a blue. Then the 3000, which is an orange. And then the very last disc, I did get a cerium oxide disc. So we'll be polishing them up at the end with that. So I'm going to go through a few of these discs, however you say it. And yeah, then we'll show these to you maybe one more time in the process, and then they'll be done. So it'll probably be a little while for me, but for you, it'll be no time at all. Well, what would it be if you didn't donate a little DNA to the cause, huh? It's always these two fingers where I place them, and then a little bit on this thumb here. Stings a little, but that's all right. Anywho, we got done with the blue disc, which is the 1200 grit. Next is the 3000, and then we got the cerium oxide polishing disc. So, so far, I'm fairly pleased with how they're turning out. This one got a little deal there. It kind of stinks, but okay, come on. There we go. Coming along. And this one. I thought maybe this one would break up more, just because it's got those pockets and different things, but it's not, so good deal. This guy. And so far I think my favorite was this one, which I think it was my favorite pick anyway before it busted when I was trimming it, but just because this is such a defined pattern. But we made it work. So, all right, keep on going. See if I can donate more. Alrighty, we got them done. Here's that one. And this one. And this one. And last one. So there they are. Well, throughout all this, I found out that working with this Mexican Lace Agate, it's a little harder than, not hardness-wise, but it's harder to work with than the rocks from the Yellowstone, Montana agate specifically. Got some cracks in there, and I just, as you've seen, I had some trouble with certain things, but that's all right. We're just playing around, having some fun. So, I think they turned out pretty good. I'm happy with them. Let me know what you think of them. I am gonna definitely be trying a nail or something and some super glue next, so I don't do this stuff. So, having that top and stick type thing will prevent that. More so, anyways. I'll show these again here at the end like I usually do, and I also have some other ones that I did previous to this that you guys haven't seen, and they're all from rocks we found on the Yellowstone, so show those too. If you enjoyed this episode, give it a like, subscribe if you haven't so you don't miss out on future content, share, comment, all that good stuff helps out. I thank you for joining me for this, whatever it was, lapidary session. Kind of. Hope you're doing well, and we'll see you guys on the next one.